is Autism Awareness Month. In fact, today, April 2nd, is World Autism Awareness Day. Red Horse Racing's Timothy Peters carrying the autism puzzle piece on his truck this week. Several people in the NASCAR community help with this important cause. Welcome back to Martinsville. One of those affected and involved is former series driver Terry Cook. Terry is now the competition director for Red Horse Racing. He and his wife Amy East Cook, who actually used to cover the series, have a son Cody who is affected by autism.
Terry Cook finds the gateway to victory lane.
This is so exciting. I am so proud. Terry's won his third race. The Power Stroke Diesel crew excited.
I'm very excited to be at Red Horse Racing this year, and this is what I wanted to do all along when I was done driving. I wanted to be an integral part of a race team, but still have a hands-on feel from the competition side of helping mold the team and get them to the point where we have a shot at winning every weekend. I gave Miguel today both copies of the Martinsville race from last year, so you can look at those. It's never easy for a driver to know exactly when it's time to quit driving. But, you know, over the course by the last 2 or 3 years, the rides have been harder to come by. And you find yourself doing different things than you'd want to, starting and parking. And when you have a family like ours, you know, with a son like Cody, who's on the autism spectrum, the first thing you got to learn is patience. You got to learn that it's going to be a lot of repetitive motions to get him to do what he needs to do. And, you know, it teaches you how to interact with people. It's all about delivery and approach and understanding what you need to get out of that person and what you need them to do and how you approach them. So working on a daily basis with an autistic child brings a lot of those things to life.
See? Oh, no, eyes. Look. O. O. Nice job, Cody. I like it.
When he was about 18 months old, my sister-in-law, she started noticing that Cody was doing some unique things, like only playing with green toys. We had a psychologist, an occupational therapist come to our home and said, your son's autistic. And I was devastated because I thought, okay, there's nothing wrong with Cody, so he likes green toys. What's the big deal, you know? Then I started doing research, and I realized that it's a whole spectrum of brain developmental disorder is what it really is. It's a neurological disorder that affects every child in a different way. The way you work with Cody when you do ABA therapy is you have to be one-on-one, has to be in his face. Cody is a worker. He likes to work. He wants to be challenged.
Who's gonna win the race this weekend? 17? 17, he might win the race.
And the work that we've done in his therapy room, it looks to us like he's a genius. I mean, we just can't believe he can do that because that's been years of training for him to be able to do that. I mean, 15 hours a week he gets of ABA therapy.
Why? Nice job.
The thing we preach the most, that we cannot stress enough, is early intervention. The sooner you get a diagnosis or the sooner you understand what your child is or isn't on the spectrum of any sort, it's about molding that brain when they're still young.
Autism now affects 1 in 110 children and 1 in 70 boys. More children will be diagnosed with autism this year than with AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined.
You saw the website, autismspeaks.org. That's Terry Cook up on the spotter stand. Terry, the competition director, as we said, for Red Horse Racing, also spots for driver Miguel Paludo. It's a near and dear charity and cause to several of us here in the NASCAR community. Go to autismspeaks.org for more information and to help. We mentioned Timothy Peters, Red Horse Racing driver. He captured his first win right here at his home track. Peters grew up in nearby Danville, Virginia. We will get you ready to race. Could Timothy Peters win a grandfather clock today? He has a lot of fans in those stands. More of the setup next.